Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Paddock Kills You. You guys probably already seen the new gameplay trailer. I think it came out yesterday. I didn't really upload a video on it because just a lot of people were uploading the trailer breakdown videos, and I didn't really want to upload it because there's just too many out there. But EA today just posted basically this new article talking about all the changes in depth. So obviously they talk about the shot creating. Signature shots, going to deeper in that. So I'm gonna be basically breaking down everything on this EA article for you guys. So the first thing is RPM tech, speed and shooting. So obviously with the introduction of RPM tech in NHL 19, we delivered a revolutionary new skating engine that overhauled control and responsiveness in NHL 20. We are building on that cutting-edge technology to deliver an unprecedented improvements to how players interact with the puck to further increase the fluidity and authenticity of the game. Last year, the new RPM tech skating system gave players a higher level of control over skaters. However, there were moments when players were pulled out of the skating and animations during actions such as shooting, passing, or pickups. With new advancements in NHL 20, we have now integrated skating with those actions on players to keep the stride and speed with control of the puck. Signature shooting styles. NHL 20 introduces the next major innovation, the RPM tech powered gameplay with signature shots. Your favorite NHL stars now look and feel truly authentic with the trademark shooting styles you recognize from the real world. Additionally, over 45 new contextual shot animations make shooting more lifelike as players use their tools to get the puck on the net. Every licensed player will be assigned their own shooting style to better match the real world look of their shot. Creative players will also have the same option, giving you another level of customization to showcase your unique personality and style on the ice. Shooting styles have nuanced differences that take into account different windups, follow through, leg kicks, release points, and more to give each shooting style their own look. So basically, this goes more in depth of the signature shots. Basically, they're saying that every player is gonna have their own style of shooting, which I think is realistic because in the NHL, no player shoots the same. It's a fact. It's kind of like the NBA where no player shoots. Most of the players don't have the same jump shot. So it's kind of the same thing. I definitely like what EA is doing here. It's gonna be more realistic. It's gonna be more cooler, and it's gonna actually, I think for Hockey Ultimate Team, this is gonna be pretty big for cards because I think some players are gonna have better shots than others because previous years in NHL 19, NHL 18 Hockey Ultimate Teams, there's a lot of players who lower overall cards had a better shot than higher overall cards, and just I feel like this is gonna be way better now. Having every licensed player with their own shooting style, this is gonna be really cool, and I'm very excited for that. Next up, we got deke shots. In situations where you are coming in one-on-one, players now have multiple positions available to shoot while deking. So basically, this, I think you guys probably already saw this in trailer if you guys watch any videos. I know Tactics HD, Nasher, all these guys made videos on this. So if you guys already watched those videos, I'm not really gonna talk about these because they're already in the trailer, but I'll just give you guys a quick overview of them. So deke shots, basically, when you're doing a deke, you can shoot right away in those dekes, making when you're going a forehand to backhand or backhand forehand, you can shoot, and it's way better now because it creates new shots for you to beat defenders and goalies, which is pretty cool. Possess and lose puck shots. Basically, again, I'm not really gonna go over that much into it. It basically talks about how the distance from your net, the difference in power versus quickness that would be required to hit the net. So basically, deke past defenders. It just talks about how to get past defenders. Talks about NHL 19, how it wasn't that good in NHL 19, what they improved on, and so I'll leave. I'm not gonna go full on that. But next up, we got one-timers. One-timers have been revamped. They talked about this in the trailer as well, but I'm just gonna read it because it's pretty cool because there's more information here. So one-timers have also revamped a RPM tech as made a one-timer shooting more fluid, connected, and realistic. New animations capture the differences when players are shooting high or low, and players will now position their hands and follow through based on power, angle, and the height of their shot. Taking a full stop before shooting a one to allow you to set up your shot with a higher degree of power and accuracy. So again, it's more realistic now. Basically, when you take a full stop, you get a more accurate and higher degree shot versus not having a full stop, just skating and taking the one-timer. So it's better to take a full stop, makes it way more realistic, which is definitely cool. Explosive transitions. This was also in the trailer. They talked about how new explosive transitions allow you to take the puck in a stride, and it talks about in NHL 19 sometimes your player skated slower in these transitions. That's all fixed up. So this is just talking about new strides you can take, new skating movements, all that cool stuff, and passing locations. It all talks about that. But next up, we got goalie threat analysis. This is really important because goalies have been they talk about goalies, and goalies are always this controversial topic. Some people want goalies to be good, some people don't want them to be good because they don't want a huge skill gap. I don't know, there's always some confusion goalies, but here's the article about that. So in NHL 20, goaltenders now have the tools they need to take control of the game. In NHL 19, goalies did not have an expansive tool set to control the puck, too often resulting in soft rebounds and scoring chances. In NHL 20, goalies in position and in control have the ability to take over the game with all new controlled saves, redirects, and a whole new suite of covers. Additionally, AI-controlled goalies are more aware of threats on the ice, impacting their positioning and how they handle the puck. So basically what this means is in NHL 19, goalies were pretty bad. Sometimes goalies had soft rebounds where like it created scoring chances for the opponent, and it was really frustrating. Basically, this article is saying in NHL 20 they changed that. They said the goalies are more smarter, they're going to have more controlled saves, more threats on the ice they're going to be aware of, and they're going to be able to handle the puck much better. Basically, the entire AI of goalies is going to be much better, which I'm all for that. I'm kind of like on the middle. I don't know, like I still think I don't want them to make goalies too overpowered. I kind of want to have a little bit of a balance, because again, I think when you're playing NHL, you're kind of playing arcadey. But that's just me personally. I'd like to have more goal scoring in the game, but that's that. So we got a new control save redirects. They talked about in the past goalies would play blocking saves with their body regardless of how easy the puck was to handle or how prepared they were. Now, based on goalie scale attributes, how in goalie position they are before a shot arrives, and the reaction time they have, speed, distance of the shot, they can make controlled saves to hang on to the puck, pinning it against the chest, collapsing in it to hang on into their midsection, or making a more controlled goalie save, glove save, so that they can avoid giving up a rebound and control the play. Goalies then choose to hang on or play the puck if they have enough control and if it's variable from where and how they pin it. So basically this means there's going to be new saves, new redirects. Overall, goalies going to be much better position-wise. Usually in previous NHLs, goalies just had the same position that they would make to saves, even if it was an easy save. This means goalie positions are much better, much more fluid, and it's going to be overall better for the entire game because now there's different positions for different kind of saves. So if the puck is really easy to handle, the goalie is going to be more prepared for an easy save. So I think this is more all just cool additions to the game. In addition to controlled saves, this article talks about how goalies now have the ability to control outcomes and redirect pucks depending on the situation. So what it means is if there's really no one around, you know how like real life goalies just redirect the puck to the side to the defenseman, there's going to be more of those plays now, making it more realistic to put the puck back in the play. The ability to redirect the puck with control will be based on goalies' attributes, how in control they are, and how reaction time they have in each situation. In the past, goalies would just kick out juicy rebounds, even on pucks that were slower on net that they couldn't control. You will now see goalies use their sticks, leg pads, block, basically just what I was saying earlier. Now, when you're kicking out a puck to put a puck back in play, goalies are going to use their sticks, their leg pads, instead of just using their glove, and it's going to make it better. And also, they're going to be sending the rebound away from dangers. For example, they're probably going to send it to the side and just putting it in front of the net. It makes it more realistic, and it's going to be better because I hate when you want to put a puck back in play, but your goalie just puts it right in front of the net where there's no defenseman. That's just frustrating, and that's going to be changed. That's what the article says. We don't know if all this is going to be for sure. I should have said that earlier in the video. We don't know if all this is going to be sure. We're going to have to test that in the beta. But right now, EA is saying that all this stuff has been fixed, and it's going to have a better gameplay. So they talk about the new cover system, which in the trailer, they didn't really talk about the cover system. So I think this is pretty important to listen up. NHL 20 introduced a whole new suite of covers for goalies, adding to their overall coverage by giving them ability to cover the puck out of positions. Goalies can also now resolve covers without having to reset and start again. Make them more responsive to the mechanic. They're more authentic and responsive in their animations by being increasingly directing to the puck. Added the postures they use to protect the puck themselves. Goalies also have unique covers from butterfly, dropping down from standing set positions, reverse VH on both sides, VH from both sides, hug post from both sides, and new covers from various desperation saves. Additionally, goalies can cover the puck with their glove or pin the puck against the side of the net with their stick or blocker. What this means is when a goalie is covering the puck, it's going to be a whole new system. There's going to be different positions, you know, butterflies. A lot of last year it would just be a butterfly, but now they're saying it's going to be more, hug post, all that cool stuff, which I definitely think is pretty cool. Next up, the last thing I think we have on this list, not last thing, is we talk about threat analysis. How goalies and AI goalies in NHL 20 are going to be more aware of threats around them, and basically meaning that AI goalies are going to be much smarter on the threat of the puck here to score, impacting if they should challenge the shooter, or if they should stay deep in the net. This is basically all in the new goalie threat analysis system that they've added into the game. And obviously, last but not least, they talk about positioning and aggressiveness to track the puck. Basically, they're saying that the defensive AI has been updated to add more logic to identify the threat of the puck here to have a good chance to score with the shot. This may change their defensive position, but again, this article, this is going to be the end of the video, but it's just like going on. If you guys watch the trailer and you guys are clueless, I highly recommend you guys check out this article for yourself. But basically, what they're saying is goaltenders are going to be more smarter. They're going to have better position saves. Overall, just a better gameplay for AI goalies, which is definitely something we needed. Shot-wise, they're talking about how each player is going to have their own shot, making it more realistic. All this is definitely cool. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Catch you guys in the next video. Have a great, fantastic day. Peace.